What's up, everybody watching? We are back with another World of Warcraft gameplay video where we run through Dragonflight for the very first time in preparation for the upcoming expansion released on August 26th, The War Within. Also, we're going to be getting an epic pre-patch coming with that too. So we're looking forward to playing that because there's a lot of pre-patches in the World of Warcraft universe that have absolutely delivered, and I heard this one is going to be no different. The first one that comes to mind for me is Legion. That was my favorite pre-patch in the Warcraft universe. Let me know what yours is. Think Legion. You had Varian win, and Sylvanas taking the throne. It completely shifted the dynamics of World of Warcraft. That's the one that stands out to me. Let me know what your personal favorite is. Also, I'm going to be addressing why I haven't made a video within, I don't know, I think it's a week or so, something like that. First of all, I was a little bit burnt out. It happens. I think we've been putting out multiple videos on this channel for quite a while, 7 days a week, so I needed to take a break to get back into the groove of things and prevent myself from going through the burnout. And let me tell you, the burnout is real. I learned that with Twitch, I learned it with YouTube. It is very important to take your time and step back a little bit sometimes and regather what you're doing if you're into streaming and content creating. Believe me when I tell you that's key. So now that we're back with that, I'll also throw in there that I was sick. So we had 4th of July. Couple days there where I messed things up, tried to make a World of Warcraft video and ended up botching it good because when you're sick you're not thinking straight. Decided to go for a swim and then fell asleep in front of an air conditioner, and you can imagine the effects that came with that. Sounded like I had a frog in my throat for days, and obviously that's not gonna go good with commentating. So it all kind of connected, but the good news is during that time period we have created 2 new channels at this point. None of them are out yet because I'm looking forward to putting out content on those channels for a number of weeks, if not a month or more, before I release the channel. One is going to be gaming related, where we do all sorts of gamings. The first game we have set to be played on it that will be released when it is complete has a ring to it. If you know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comment section. It's a very popular game that we have yet to play, and I thought it was a good one to get started with that particular channel. The second one, I've been listening to what you guys have been saying about a separation between cards and gaming. The reason I haven't had many card openings out recently on this channel is because I'm preparing to release them on another channel while I continue to put more out on this channel. We're kind of in the phases where we're working on that at this point in time. We have the 2 aside. Maybe by the end of the summer we'll have both of the channels released, and in the meantime we're going to continue uploading onto this channel. So there's a lot going on behind these scenes. We might even go with a 3rd channel here, but so far 2 new ones, and this one is quite a bit of work. We have our other social medias. Hey, you know what? I never shout those out. I think it's been 200 videos or more since I've told people I have an X account. So, if you're interested in following me on X, it's Frozenshady on X. I'll pop something on the screen. We are very close to reaching monetization there. I think we're at 4 followers away. So if you want to hook it up, go drop a follow on X because we'd like to apply there too. It's good. I mean, maybe I'll be able to buy a Twilight Masquerade pack with the monetization money, and you never ever know. Think about that. Could make $6 on Twitter, and we could have a whole new pack opening. It'll be amazing. Just go follow. It'll be helpful. Now that we've literally vlogged, I don't know how long, for the beginning of this video, I think we should start out the adventure. I mean, every time I make these videos, something feels missing, and that to me is the chat. Whenever I played World of Warcraft prior to this, it was always usually, you know, it's ridiculous that I can actually say this. Since streaming came out, I think I've been playing World of Warcraft on stream. I'm trying to think what the last Warcraft is that I haven't streamed since streaming has been available. So when you play this game and there's no viewers, it's kind of strange. or no, chat is the word, because I love interacting with what the viewers say in reference to these games, but it is what it is. We play these games at ridiculous hours of the night because adulting and work always get in the way of fun. It's just part of life. It happens. So here we are, making our YouTube video, hoping we can catch a stream at some point in time, hopefully for the War Within release. I really hope so, but that adulting thing, man, it has its way of getting in the way. We all know.
Please be careful, friend.
Now we have no plan either in this video. There's literally no plan. We have a bunch of quests here. We have a bunch of zones yet to fill out. I did mention, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're gonna mention it again. I did try to make another World of Warcraft video in between this, and somehow I botched the sound. Part of being sick was a moment, and we ended up leveling up in the video, so we're a little bit closer to that level 70. I mean, it's sad. Luckily, the video was only 2 Ruby Life Shrine dungeon runs, so you didn't miss too much. I picked up some gear. Now we should probably mount up and go get more gear, because we're just spending time chatting. Those of you who continue to leave the comments, support this channel, like, share, all that stuff that goes on social media. I always say in these videos, you guys are greatly appreciated and severely motivate me to continue doing this. So I always like to throw that thank you in there before we begin the adventure. Because, you know, once the steel clanks in this game together, we're going to forget all about everything else and worry about knocking down some bosses, getting some gear, possibly gearing up for the raids. I don't think we're going to make it to raids. Ooh, Dream Surge Coal. I'll take it. Whatever I got, I'll take it. Gearing up for the raids. I hope I could see a raid prior to War Within, but I mean, with so much, it can be tough. So I think I should pick up some quests here. Still getting used to the vigor system with the mounts. I mean, it's growing on me a little bit, but man, I still like the regular flying mounts more at this point, and I still don't know if this is going to be something that continues on into the War Within. You know what? Since we're just sitting here chatting away, I think we can queue up for a dungeon. I don't know what we're gonna get. I hope we get the Centaur one. That one looked pretty good. If it's Ruby Life Shrine, I'm gonna cry because we've done it enough times already, and I don't want to level up in a dungeon that I've done previously multiple times, especially this late in the dance. Where can we go get some gear or something like that? That's the joy of not having a plan in this game. You just float around. I think I'm gonna go finish off the Ice Dragon. It sounds like something we should do. I didn't do that in my last video because, you know, after a few hours of streaming, you get a little bit slow. And you miss the obvious sometimes. It happens. I should have finished that dragon off last time. Maybe we could float our way over here and get another flight path as well. See, now we're gonna drop from the sky because of this vigor thing. I would just rather have a regular mount so I can float on over to the places I want to be instead of worrying about these vigor. These mounts need some more endurance. The other ones, slow and steady seems to win the race, not this fast pace, whatever they call it. Yeah, they get tired too fast, so we're gonna go up here. I guess wait for the vigor to rebuild, right? We'll head around the shore. I want to discover some new areas. I'm very worried about hitting level 70 in the first zone, which is not good. I don't like that. I want to experience all the zones here. I don't know if that's exactly going to be the way it plays out, because we're also the type of channel that likes to complete most of the quests when we can. We'll just sit here and go and finish all the quests, and before you know it, you're at level 70, and it's like, what am I going to do with these other zones? Make an alt? We're not making an alt. We're rogue for life around here. I do want to call mages disgusting. I saw a post on Twitter about it, and just kind of agree. They're always the top DPS, and us rogues need to catch up and stick together. I laughed at that one. Maybe maybe if I remember, I could pop that in there. You could leave your thoughts on it in the comment section. Is being empowered. Where are we going? So we actually have to follow the path. Is this a new zone? It's not new. The goal is to find and uncover new areas, even though there's a lot of material left to cover in the ones we've already exposed. Let's see if that vigor's built up yet. We can float our way on over. Close enough. Okay, I'm gonna try and zip on over to this flight path in this new area that I have yet to explore. Maybe our dungeon will pop up. I mean, I debated doing a follower dungeon, but that's really only good if you're looking to experience the story, and right now we're looking to game a little bit, so I want to do a 5-man, if we can. Well, 5 players. Beautiful, okay. We should have our flight path at least. And we can start zipping around the map a little bit more. What do we have here? Massive. Nope. I don't think we want to mess with that, do we? Not yet. Transmog would be nice too. I'd like to get this silly hat off my head.
Patience. Patience.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Finding that flight path. Oh, we opened up a nice bit of area here. So what are the quests? Oh, where are our quests? Not much to be seen around here. There's another flight path over there. I'm wondering if I should make my way over there to uncover the area. I'm thinking this might be a good idea. Ooh! Well played. Well played. It wouldn't be Warcraft without those magical moments, that's for sure. We've all done it at some point where we decided to jump off a cliff that was way too high and ended up unalived. Since we can't use the other word, you're gonna have to play Wheel of Fortune. D-E. Fill in the blank. H. What word can't we use? Fill in the blank. Ridiculous, because I'm sure nobody's ever heard it before. You were about to try with that, weren't you? Maybe we'll make it through the path. We're in uncharted territory right now. We're close to a level up. I think this will be 65 once we nail it. Which should be this video. If it's not this video, there's something wrong. If we get in a dungeon, it certainly will be this video. And we zip on over there with our mouse. I want to be able to travel around the map a lot quicker. Float around, up we go. Get on the ground or retreat. I'm gonna get sniped. We're not gonna have two of those, are we? Where we drop from the sky? Clean up the bags a little bit. Gotta get a move on here. I didn't think it would take this long to get into a dungeon. 8 minutes to get into a dungeon. Q is wild, actually. I mean, we are DPS, so you're always going to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to queuing, but... Man. Well, they're not attacking me, so we're just gonna move along, because that doesn't look like it's gonna go well. Obsidian Citadel. I guess we're going into the dungeon. Whoa, what? Someone has declined the invite. Someone has declined the invite. Hopefully they don't leave once we get started. Boom. Get up in the sky. Once we get out of the dungeon, I don't want to get ganked by a crowd, which tends to happen from time to time in this game. Come on, healer. Healer and DPS are the ones struggling. One to go. Come on. Don't leave us waiting. A DPS? Well, at least we know that won't be difficult. Dos, tres. Is it the Centaur one? It is the Centaur one. This is one that I wanted to play. This is the one I was hoping to get. Let's do this.
Good. You're here. I welcome Onora's rage. When the winds are still, I will suspect the worst. The Tirai, Shikar, and Onir clans must rally to free her and defeat Balakar Khan. Do what must be done to prepare them. Our combined forces will meet outside Nokudun Hold. I will await you there. Time grows short. Ride the winds of Onora's fury to reach them quickly.
This is my first run on this one, so I don't want to screw it up in the very beginning. What do we have to do?
Hunters for the common module.
I'm assuming we take the flight path over, and I will just follow my teammates. They are over here. This is a new concept for me. Liking it so far. But I mean, we're only at the very early stages of it. And when I signed on tonight, I wasn't feeling like gathering all the quests together and finding out where we had to go. I really wanted to jump into some action and some gameplay, so a dungeon works extremely well. Any gear we get is going to be new at this point, so it works. You know, once you get all warmed up, you can start uncovering the newer areas. So where's our team at? Why is it interrupted? Oh, I interrupted it. Okay. That's the way it is.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I
I need to get close.
Does it work? Trying my interrupts.
I don't have a target.
Hopefully, when it comes to raids in the War Within, rogues can take their top spot back as DPS. We're at 5 on the combo points, so hit him with the AoE, let him drain, stun him, and let him go. With 4 flight paths, you're wondering how long an instance like this will actually be.
Well done! Keep retaking the weapon! 2 more remain!
Can we fly?
Too far away.
I can't interrupt it.
I'm out of range.
Doesn't actually stun work, no? Okay.
Nearly there! See to the final weapon!
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Way more fun as a rogue to focus fire and burn them down. Never been a fan of just spamming AoE. Not my thing. It doesn't stop the war stomp.
It's too far.
Disruptive shout. It doesn't work. Oh, I got it. I was trying to cheap shot so I could stun the disruptive shout, so it looks like cheap shots work and kick doesn't. That's what I'm seeing in the first few encounters. I'm trying to get my mechanics back together in this game because I know right now it's easy mode. It isn't going to be that way forever. Casual mode, easy mode, whatever you want to call it. It feels casual jumping into Warcraft this late for an expansion. I'm sure that's going to change on August 26th or the 23rd of it.
The weapons are ours!
I need a target.
As I was saying, or the 23rd if you have the 3-day early release, which we do. So I guess it's the 23rd
I
here.
will dispose of the outsiders myself.
Alright, here we go.
Strike down!
Die! This land is mine! Tremble before primal power! Can you stand?
That's what I mean about the mechanics I need to get back together here. I'm getting the 5 combo point dots, and I'm going over with it. So I want to maintain it at 5 because it's the best for your abilities.
Tremble before primal power!
Ready to fire!
Die! This land is mine!
I need to get closer.
Can you stand against mine?
No way you're being... I was thinking a cheap shot in the eruption, but I'm like, yeah, it's not going to work on a boss in my opinion. Big
Carnage!
Do we
My
get
thanks.
any new gear?
The Shikar will hunt Balikar down at Nokudan Hold.
Can't skin the rock dragon, okay. You know, the bosses usually make for some excellent material. It's strange, because you feel like with so little time left before the expansion, you're able to skip over certain things like professions with... Not that I want to do it, but I mean, eventually it's not going to mean much going into the next expansion other than getting yourself to max level. Profession gear is huge in this game. Leatherworking and skinning has been mine the entire way through, and it has done me a lot of good. Thought about switching to engineering this late in the dance. Have you started in BC? I mean, really, is it worth the switch? Definitely some amazing looking things in engineering. Enchanting's always been one I like too. I do have alts. They're not high levels. I'm sure one of them has it, but I don't ever see them reaching the point my rogue does without a boost, and boosting is like cheating. Sort of. Not sure how I feel about the boosts. Never used one. I'm gonna get stranded behind here talking. Where'd they go? There they are. They're way in front. We need to get on them out. I don't know. I never used any boosts. I have plenty of them. Not sure how many. Alright, boys. Don't leave me behind. I may try a boost this expansion, I'm not sure. I've always wanted to play a warrior. Frozenshady, my character here, would be a warrior if they had it originally. But now that time has gone, I've accepted my role as a rogue and I'm very comfortable in it, so I'm not sure if it's time to go back and be a warrior. Mage, I mean, yeah, I'm bashing him a little bit earlier on in the video, but they look like a fun class to play. So we could go that route. Paladin and Death Knight are always at the top of the list as fun heroes to play. Demon Hunter didn't quite stick with me when I tried it. Demon Hunter, I was like, oh man, they're trying to take over rogues, so you have a personal vendetta where you have to eliminate all the Demon Hunters because you can't be tolerating being replaced. Where is my team? They're all here? I feel like I'm gonna get lost and kicked.
I'm out of range.
Truly a blasphemy site. Continue your work.
I need to get closer. Too far away. I need to target something first. Out of range.
They did mark it. Okay, that's on me. A good tank will always mark. It helps DPS greatly. Oh no. How did that happen? What did we do? Do we have to res? I think we do. I guess it is a res. It happens. I think too much was pulled there. I mean, if we had better DPS, it probably have worked out. Well, I don't know what my DPS is. Somebody left for real in the middle of a dungeon. The second time that I played this, people are just gonna leave off one wipe. I mean, come on now. It's a game. Why do you leave after one wipe? So who actually left? It was the healer, of course.
What roads have you traveled?
Seeing where they're headed, so I guess it's this path is where they're headed. I mean, I can't lead anything because it's my first run over here, so I'm learning as I go. Really hope we can complete it. A healer isn't the easiest thing to replace at this level. 70 you might have a shot, but 64 I don't think there's too many running around right now. They're too busy prepping for the war within. Levers are the worst thing in gaming, and I'm saying that in Overwatch, I'm saying that in WoW. Overwatch, you guys are charming with that. Those of you who play Overwatch on this channel and play competitive can understand how charming levers can be. They certainly help you rank up, and they certainly help you get to the point you want to be at. They definitely do not hold you back, ever. Excellent. Now that we have a healer, we could stop talking about the levers, but yeah, I wish there was a dislike button for levers that wasn't a dislike for the video, because levers deserve the ultimate amount of dislikes. Every single game I'm in that has it is just not okay. Even if it's on the other team in a 5v5 in Overwatch, it's just not how you want a game. If you're gonna do things like that, play something else, or a solo game. You don't want to win that way. I guess I'm referencing Overwatch, because this isn't a competitive game to that level, but you don't want to win that way either. You want to leave no doubt as to who the better team was, and not take the freebies.
I don't have a target.
Beautiful. As I talk about levers, remember this too, no matter what game you play, it's always important to tip your heals. Your healers are your lifeblood, and if you're a healer, you tip the tank. Sorry, DPS. Look what I'm playing and look what I'm saying. A good healer or a good tank is irreplaceable, as we all know. You can make the case that a good DPS is in the same boat, but not the same. You're skinning in the middle of a fight. See? You have our DPS, that rogue over here, skinning while everybody else is engaging in combat. I don't like the massive pulling. I really never have. Like kiting like you're in a raid.
One more totem, quickly.
Oh, you have to get rid of the totems. Rousing air, okay. I think that's the first we've picked up of that. Don't leave me, team. Am I in the right spot? Yep, okay. Get off the map! They're pulling way too much here. You see it firsthand. Like, stop pulling that much. You're gonna end up spending more time in the dungeon rezzing instead of making a lighter pull, in my opinion. Go with a lighter pull. Clearly, this isn't the most talented bunch. Yes, that includes me. Really? Okay. When you're in these instances, you truly feel like you're playing Trial by Fire, especially on the first go-around, because you don't know what you're doing. You can at least admit that. And it makes you feel like you're a prime candidate to get the boot. Imagine it will get a little bit worse once we get to the instances where there's storyline content involved and we haven't seen it yet. I do want to see the storyline content. That was the main reason for going with the Dragonflight run from the door. Where is my team? I guess we're gonna have to vanish. The environments are beautiful. I admit it. Where are they? I see them. I just want to join them. They're like flying in circles here. What the hell? I'm gonna be the reason we wipe, huh?
Final totem crumbles. Now take down the avatar of the storm.
Appreciate it, team.
Out of range. I need to
Rots.
target something first.
That would be level 65. Almost a blunder. Appreciate having a patient team, because I botched that good. If you don't identify your mistakes in game, you're doomed to repeat them. I think we have to get out of that. Something tells me. Nope, we're not gonna make it out, so... Do better, Frozen. Do better. Doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, I was trying there. I want to get bursted with some AoE. That's what I'm expecting. Like that. Can you stop the surge? Apparently not. Looks like we'll take this down easy enough. How do you get out of it? Or you just battle through it? Beautiful. A new toy. Awkward with the proto-drakes. Different. How are they all the way over there? There's got to be flight paths I don't know about. I see why they put flight paths. It doesn't look like we're using them, so I'm assuming everyone's as new as me, which is great. We can all get wrecked together, or we can all get gear together. It'll be a group thing. Party wants to drop down from the sky here. There you go. So you can fly through the tornadoes? At least the learning curve part of it is going to be out of the way come War Within. So there's 4 total. 4 bosses total. Alright. This time, you're not the one trailing behind, which is great. Let me hop on for a ride. It'll probably be quicker. You kicked me off, bro? You kicked me off, bro. What? That wasn't nice. You have a fancy mount like that, and you don't let Frozen go for a ride. I don't have any dual mounts. Only solo mounts. I understand.
I will stomp on your grave.
I need to get closer. out of
Try and get the bleed effects on them first so we can remove the ads.
I'm out of range.
Those are so important as a rogue. Dot effects, I would call it like a lock. Wow.
I need to get closer.
Are we that low? There you go. There we go, there's another one, we got it. Got him up. Kick does not work.
Raise me again.
I need to target something first.
It is like a circus to finish a dungeon. How many times are the healers gonna leave? We have one boss left. Our tank is amazing. Our tank just left. We're really gonna do this at the last boss. It's gonna be the eternal struggle. Do you see this? What is so difficult about staying in a dungeon? Oh, Lord, alright. I'm not queuing up for this. I mean, that is terrible. Awful. At least we, you know, it's further than we got last time. Dirty poker. Dirty poker. You all in the groove, you finally get into it, and then they boot you. Now we have to go back to the quests. Disappointing. Very disappointing. I guess what I was saying about levers in that dungeon stands true, because it's just obnoxious. Why queue? Why do anything like that if you're not going to stay and play? Plenty of casual things you can do that you don't have to ruin it for the others in game. Is what it is. We will try again. At least we unlocked a new dungeon and finally hit 65. Not the way we wanted to do it. I had a feeling the dungeon would deliver us to that point, but not in that manner and not that gruelingly slow. Time to hit up a new zone. New zone, new quests, fresh feel. I mean, the first zone I thought was pretty solid. I still would like to continue playing a little bit through that first zone, but... you know, we're halfway. We're halfway to 70, and... we keep doing it that... What is this? Oh, you look like you could produce some amazing scales. I'm gonna take you out. Is my little dragon breathing fire? Did I see that? I thought I saw it. Those little ones? I was gonna spare the lizard cat. Always making use of that map. it stings a little bit not to be able to finish the dungeon. And I really didn't want to level up only doing dungeons. That would be the easy way, and it really isn't the goal of playing through Dragonflight. Playing through Dragonflight was to catch up on the lore so you're not completely lost with the war within, because a lot does seem to chain together in these games, and when you're somebody who's very much into the lore, you don't really want to miss it going into the new expansion, because who knows what piece of the lore is going to come over into the new expansion to connect to another piece of lore, and then we'll be lost when we hear it if we don't know what happens. I have high hopes for the war within.
The day has come. Let us take back our home.
This sounds like it's gonna get good. Alright, we have now picked up another flight path.
The Isles have awakened.
Look at all this territory left to cover. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish I was leveling a little bit slower. If you watch this video to this point, I don't know if the WoW team has done anything like this, but are we leveling up faster than when the expansion came out? Because one zone and you're at 65, I think I did 3 or 4 dungeons, is a bit quick. I don't know if it's me, let me know. Probably regret saying that later on.
Your gold is welcome here.
Heal up our items, let's get rid of the garbage, sell junk items, yes. We don't need any
Keep
of
your
that.
wits about you.
There's a Hearthstone here. We have an inn. Where to, Frozen? Where to? So it doesn't look like we've uncovered much. The Honoron Plains. There's another flight path chilling over there. Maybe we can make our way over there. I want to unlock the paths so it's easy travel once I get to the next zone. Because once we start questing in it, that helps a lot. Is this the outpost? So all we have to do is land. Where's the outpost? Is it high in the sky? It looks like we're gonna land anyway. We haven't used our vigor properly. We do have to go back and upgrade our dragon. There's so much content left in this. So much content left.
I need to get
What
closer.
is this?
I'm out of range.
This is a beautiful way to end the video. We are completing a masterpiece right now. Boom. Everybody, we have just completed another masterpiece of a video, and I am going to continue rolling on with playing some World of Warcraft right now, but at this point, I think it's a good place to stop so we can keep the videos at a reasonable and watchable length for everyone, because I know dragging these for 2 hours, hour and a half, it can be a bit long. But we've dinged. We're at level 65. We've discovered a new area, and it looks like there's a whole lot of content to come that we have yet to see. So, if you're liking these videos, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It greatly helps our little channel get a boost in the analytics. Until the next World of Warcraft gameplay video, have a good day or night, wherever you are. Later.